Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. I am glad that you're here. Today's tutorial is going to be a second one about brows. Today I'm going to talk about the different types of products that you can use on your brows. So let's get started. First, let me pull my hair back and get these bangs out of my way. All right, I'm going to start out with what I have used for years and always liked until I found something I fell in love with even more. But this is an easy one and it's a super simple one. I'm going to use an eyeshadow as a brow powder. Now, some companies sell a brow powder. Celesty does not, but you may find one from another company that you love. But know that you can also use eyeshadow. Now, if you're worried about, oh, but it's gonna fall out, it's not gonna stick to my brows, here's a little tip for you. Grab a little bit of eye primer, put a tiny amount of that on your finger. Use that on your brow. Okay, I'm applying that primer right to my brow. Now I'm going to take this brush that has sort of a beveled end on it. I'm going to dip into that brown eyeshadow. Going to use my magnifying mirror and I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go right in here and start filling in and covering up those gray and white hairs. Oh, sorry. Hard for you to see when I'm holding the mirror right in front. There we go. That's simple. Okay. Second product I want to talk about is the pencil liner. Now this one I find to be a little bit too thick and a little bit too heavy. I also find it a little hard sometimes to match the color of my brows. I think it's easier if you use an eyeshadow to find a powder that matches your brows. Because I am an auburn, I think it's a little harder for me to find a good pencil. Sometimes they're too dark or they're way too light. But if you want to use the pencil, you want to do the same thing. I'm going to hold my mirror out here this time. You're going to go in here and you're going to make flicking motions with your hand with that pencil. And you're going to just fill in any sparse areas and you're going to cover up any gray or white hairs. Now, it's also helpful, I think, to have a little spoolie brush so that you can use that to brush those brows up so you can see them a little bit better, and you can use that to brush them into shape. Now, my holy grail, my favorite, and I found this from another beauty influencer who is in her 70s, and I saw her using a brow gel. And I thought, aha, there is what I really need. Because my brows are in pretty good shape. I have an esthetician who does them once a month. I just make sure I kind of keep up on them in between times, but I really don't have to do a lot. I have nice thick brows. I don't have a lot of bald spots or, patchy areas that I need to fill in. My biggest issue is gray and white brow hairs instead of brown or instead of auburn. So I need to cover those up. Those age me and make me look a lot older. So this is actually what Celesty calls Tinted Brow Mascara. Now, I call it brow gel, same difference, but it comes with this great little brush, kind of like a teeny tiny mascara brush. And I'm just going to use this and go in here and as I just made a big boo-boo, I totally hit my eye right there. All right, I'm going to go through with this. Let me hold this out here further. I'm going to go through with this and I'm going to just brush those hairs with this brush. Just brush through them, making sure I hit all those gray and white brow hairs, okay? Just gonna cover them up. And I will say this brow gel or tinted brow mascara from Celesty lasts all day. I don't have any issues with it smudging, coming off, flaking off. I don't have any fallout from it. So I really am in love with this product. It's a super inexpensive product that really gives you a lot of bang for your buck. But it's up to you. Try all three, see what works best for you, whether it's a brow powder or an eyeshadow, whether it is a brow pencil where you can do a lot more filling in if you have areas that need to be filled in, or try a brow gel and see if that works for you. So those are the 3 products that I recommend. If you're not sure about brow shape, be sure and go back and see my last video before this one where I talk about how to determine where your brow should start, where your arch should be, and where your brow should end. All right, friends, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please hit the like and share buttons for me and hit that bell so you know when I have a new video out. I appreciate you. Until next time, see you.